Govinda,
Govinda,
Govinda.
Akandamandalakaram vyaptam yena characharam tatparam darshitam yena tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Agnanati mirandasya jnanajana shalakaya chakshurunmilitam yena tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnur Gurur Devo Maheshwaraham Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Stavaram Jangamam Vyaptam Yat Kinchit Sacharacharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Babaji Vyapi Yat Sarvam Trilokyam Sacharacharam Tatparam darshitam yena tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sarvashruti Shiroratna Virajita Param Bujaha Vedantam Buja Suryoya Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Chaitanya Shashvata Shanto Vyomatito Niranjanaha Bindunada Kalatita Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Jnana Shakti Samarudha Tattvamala Vibhushitaha Bhukti Mukti Pradatacha Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Aneka Janma Samprapta Karma Bandha Vidahine Atma Jnana Pradanena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Shoshanam Bhava Sindhuscha Jnapanam Sara Sampadaha Guru Padodakam Samyak Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Na Guroradikam Tattvam Na Guroradikam Tapaha Tattvajnanat Param Nasti Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Manata Shri Jagannatha Madguru Shri Jagadguru Mamatma Sarva Bhutatma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Guru Radhiranadishcha Guru Paramadevatam Guru Parataram Nasti Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhuscha Sakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidyadravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhuscha Sakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidyadravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Jai Jai Guru Deva
Jai Jai Guru Deva
Jai Jai Guru Deva
Jai Jai Guru Deva
Oh Jai Jai Guru Deva
Jai Jai Gurudeva.
Hari Om Narayana.
Hari Om Narayana.
Sadgurudeva Namo Namah.
Sadgurudeva Namo Namah.
Premavatara Namo Namah.
Premavatara Namo Namah.
Bhajo Guru Namo Namah.
Bhajo Guru Namo Namah.
Sri Swami Vishwananda.
Sri Swami Vishwananda.
Sadgurudeva Namo Namah.
Sadgurudeva Namo Namah.
Premavatara Namo Namah.
Premavatara Namo Namah.
Bhajo Guru Namo Namah.
Bhajo Guru Namo Namah.
Sri Swami Vishwananda.
Sri Swami Vishwananda.
Sri Swami Vishwananda.
Sri Swami Vishwananda.
Sri Swami Vishwananda. Ki Jai Gurudeva.
Jai 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 Jai Gurudeva.
Hari Om Narayana.
Hari Om Narayana.
Sadgurudeva Namo Namah.
Sadgurudeva Namo Namah.
Premavatara Namo Namah.
Premavatara Namo Namah.
Bhajo Guru Namo Namah.
Bhajo Guru Namo Namah.
Sri Swami Vishwananda.
Sri Swami Vishwananda.
Sadgurudeva Namo Namah.
Sadgurudeva Namo Namah.
Premavatara Namo Namah.
Premavatara Namo Namah.
Bhajo Guru Namo Namah.
Bhajo Guru Namo Namah.
Sri Swami Vishwananda.
Sri Swami Vishwananda.
Sri Swami Vishwananda.
Swami Vishwananda.
Sri Swami Vishwananda. Sadgurudeva Namo Namah.
Sadgurudeva Namo Namah.
Premavatara Namo Namah.
Premavatara Namo Namah.
Bhajo Guru Namo Namah.
Bhajo Guru Namo Namah.
Sri Swami Vishwananda.
Sri Swami Vishwananda.
Sri Swami Vishwananda.
Sri Swami Vishwananda.
Sri Vittala Giritari Parabrahmane Namaha.
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 Sri Swami Vishwananda.
Sri Swami Vishwananda.
Sri Swami Vishwananda.
Sri Swami Vishwananda.
Sadgurudeva Deva Namo Namah Sadguru Deva Namo Namah Sri Swami Vishwananda
Sri Swami Vishwananda.
Om Mahavatara Shishaya Namaha Om Vishamaya Namaha Om Devakarya Samudyataya Namaha Om Sukshmatanave Namaha Om Chinmayaya Namaha Om Gurumurtaye Namaha Om Sundaraya Namaha Om Sulochhanaya Namaha Om Sumukaya Namaha Om Charuvasaya Namaha Om Keshavaya Namaha Om Padambujaya Namaha Om Mandagamanaya Namaha Om Charambaradharine Namaha Om Ramaya Namaha Om Mandirashtapakaya Namaha Om Shirdi Babarchakaya Namaha Om Gayatri Ajvane Namaha Om Arpanasvikarakaya Namaha Om Vishnu Punjakaya Namaha Om Namo Narayanayati Mantropasakaya Namaha Om Svaramayaya Namaha Om Madhurakantaya Namaha Om Krishna Sankirtana Lolupaya Namaha Om Stotra Priyaya Namaha Om Mitabashine Namaha Om Vagmine Namaha Om Chitrakala Visharadaya Namaha Om Vratadharaya Namaha Om Sadave Namaha Om Jagatpantaya Namaha Om Sarvalokahitaya Namaha Om Bhakta Priyaya Namaha Om Surdaya Namaha Om Anukulaya Namaha Om Neyaya Namaha Om Sudarshanaya Namaha Om Bhaktavatsalaya Namaha Om Premamurtaye Namaha Om Shubhekshanaya Namaha Om Pritivardhanaya Namaha Om Svastidayakaya Namaha Om Tarakaya Namaha Om Anugrahaya Namaha Om Vardhanaya Namaha Om Architaya Namaha Om Artaya Namaha Om Siddhipradaya Namaha Om Janardhanaya Namaha Om Manoharaya Namaha Om Mahakshaya Namaha Om Siddheshwaraya Namaha Om Basmabhushitaya Namaha Om Atmalingaya Namaha Om Lingachana Protsahakaya Namaha Om Siddhi Sadanaya Namaha Om Madhavaya Namaha Om Omkarupasakaya Namaha Om Sukshmaya Namaha Om Vishokaya Namaha Om Sadvikaya Namaha Om Samadarshine Namaha Om Dakshaya Namaha Om Achintyaya Namaha Om Nirahamkaraya Namaha Om Nirmohaya Namaha Om Avyagraya Namaha Om Jitakrodaya Namaha Om Vinayashilaya Namaha Om Svavashaya Namaha Om Kushalaya Namaha Om Kshamaya Namaha Om Satyadharmaya Namaha Om Nirvikalpaya Namaha Om Viraktaya Namaha Om Matindriyaya Namaha Om Satyasandaya Namaha Om Pavitraya Namaha Om Madhurasvabhavaya Namaha Om Suranandaya Namaha Om Nandanaya Namaha Om Prasanatmane Namaha Om Bhaktanidaye Namaha Om Sakshaye Namaha Om Samatmaye Namaha Om Sadayogine Namaha Om Haraye Namaha Om Sutapaya Namaha Om Somyaya Namaha Om Guyaya Namaha Om Vimuktatmaya Namaha Om Gabiraya Namaha Om Guptaya Namaha Om Matmaramaya Namaha Om Shrivasaya Namaha Om Devaya Namaha Om Yutidaraya Namaha Om Danyaya Namaha Om Gurave Namaha Om Duratikramaya Namaha Om Gahanaya Namaha Om Bhagavate Namaha Om Harisharana Margadarshakaya Namaha Om Kutashta Jagartakaya Namaha Om Abhiprayaya Namaha Om Sarvamata Samatyaya Namaha Om Shamekata Bhavavardakaya Namaha Om Premavatara Shri Vishwananda Swamine Namaha. Ato Devamantu no Yato Vishnur Vichakrame Prithivya Saptadamabihi Idam Vishnur Vichakrame Treda Nidade Padam Samudamasya Pagam Shuri त्रीणि पदा विचक्रमे विष्णुर्गोपादाभ्यः अतो धर्माणि धारयन् विष्णुकर्माणि पश्यत यतो व्रतानि पस्पशे इन्द्रस्य युज्यसखाः तद्विष्णोः परमं पदगुं सरपश्यन्ति सूरयः दिवेव चक्षुरन्ततं तद्विप्रसो विपन्यवो जाग्रवाग्ं ससमिन्दते विष्णोर्यत् परमं पदम् ॐ प्रेमवतारय विद्महे सद्गुरुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विश्वानन्दा प्रचोदयात् ॐ प्रेमवतारय विद्महे सद्गुरुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विश्वानन्दा प्रचोदयात् ॐ प्रेमवतारय विद्महे सद्गुरुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विश्वानन्दा प्रचोदयात् गोविन्द ॐ वक्रतुण्डा महाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् श्री कृष्ण विष्णु मधुसूदन कैतवारे नारायण च्युतति विक्रम चक्रपाणे दैत्यादि सर्जधर श्रीधर वासुदेवा गोपाल कृष्ण हरये तव सुप्रभातं श्री रुक्मिणी शबवनश हरे मुरारे राधेश गोपेश स्वरूप ब्रह्मादि वन्द्या श्री द्वारकाश्रय वैकुण्ठपते भुवनेकमूर्ते गोपाल देव हरये तव सुप्रभातं मीनाकृते कमतरूपवराहमूर्ते त्रिविक्रमाय गुहने बृहराम राम श्रीराम कृष्ण यदुनन्दन कल्किरूपा गोपाल कृष्ण हरये तव सुप्रभातं गोविन्द माधव मुकुन्द परेश दामोदर चदर नन्द गदारि शौरी गोप गोपीजन संवृत दीन बन्धो गोपीजन प्रिहरये तव सुप्रभातं क्षीराब्धिशायिन् भुजगाधिपकल्पशायिन् सद्भक्तहृत्सदनशायिन् रमाङ्गशायिन् श्रीगोपबाल मृदुकल्पसुखादिशायिन् गोपवल्लभरये तव सुप्रभातं श्रीकाश्यपत्रिसुख नारद गौतमादि Brahmarshi Sangamani Sangava Bharatesho Tishtanti Deva Tava Darshana Bhagya Heto Gopala Sekararaye Tava Suprabhatam Mandara Jari Tulasi Dalamalikaddyahe Malyani Anjali Pute Samudaharanti Tishtanti Dvatpavatadharatale Munindraha Radha Manohararaye Tava Suprabhatam Vedatrayam Tatati Gautamakana Guyaha Gayanti Sadguna Gano Varada Savargaha Samkirtayanti Tava Nama Kadani Sheshaha Shri Naradandi Rishaya Tava Suprabhatam Govardhanodharana Gopa Kishora Gopa Gopi Janamrita Suvesha Bhavati Pota Trilokya Mohana Sumangala Divya Deha Sri Rukminisha Varada Tava Suprabhatam Shri Vatsachina Sharanagata Parijata Bhaktarti Banjana Kripakara Dina Bandhu Dityanta Gayati Janapriya Divya Rupa Shri Nanda Gopatanaya Tava Suprabhatam Padmaksha Padmamukha Padmadara Prameya Padmalaya Sarita Padmanivasha Shori Padmo Bhavati Surasevita Pada Padma Padmadinata Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Vrindatale Viharanaya Mahendra Vandya Kandarpadarpa Haratinya Sudesha Rupa Chandrananaya Siddha Chandana Lipna Deha Govinda Yadavaraye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Nanda Nandana Yashoda Kumara Dira Mayanga Dina Davichona Supushpahara Nilambudaha Susharira Mahavihara Gopala Deva Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Veshri Jambavati Satya Sukanti Padra Shri Mitra Vindari Vasa Prabhu Putre Kadyahe Tishtanti Divya Bhavame Tava Sevanardam Gopi Manapri Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Krishna Achyuta Ananta Mukunda Shori Radha Manohara Janardana Chakrapane Namani Divya Mune Yurna Nishambadanti Brahmi Muhurta Samaye Tava Suprabhatam Sri Krishna Suprabhatam Ye Patanti Harnisham Bhuri Kirtan Mahapapan Sri Krishna Grahetukam Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachitananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Chintamani Prakara Sanmashukalpa Vriksha Laksha Vriteshu Surabhira Pipalayantam Lakshmi Sahasra Shata Sambrama Sevyamanam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Venum Parantamaravinda Dalaya Taksham Bharavatam Shamasitam Buddha Sundarangam Kandarpakotika Maniya Vishesha Shobham Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Alola Chandrakala Sadvana Malya Vamshi Raham Gadam Pranaya Keli Kalavilasam Shyamam Tribangala Litam Niyatam Prakasham गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि अङ्गानि यस्य सकलेन्द्रियवृत्तिमन्ति पश्यन्ति पन्ति कलयन्ति चिरं जगन्ति आनन्दचिन्मय सदुज्ज्वल विग्रहस्य गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि अद्वैतमच्युतमनादिमनन्तरूपम् आद्यं पुराणपुरुषं नवयौवनं च वेदेषु दुर्लभमदुर्लभमात्मभक्तो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि पन्तस्तु कोटिशतवत्सर सम्प्रगाम्यो द्वयोरथापि मनसो मुनिपुङ्गवान् सोऽप्यस्ति अप्रपदशिन्न विचिन्त्य तद्वे गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि एकोऽप्यसो रचयितुं जगदन्तकोटिं यच्छक्तिरस्ति जगदन्तचय यदन्तः अन्दन्तरस्तपरमानचयन्तरष्टं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यत्पादपावितधियो मनुजस्थ एव सम्प्राप्य रूपमहिमसनयानपुरुषः शुक्तिर्यमेव निगमा प्रतिते स्तुवन्ति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आनन्दचिन्मयरसप्रतिपादिताभिस्ताभिर्य एव निजरूपतया कलाभिः गोलोक एव निवस्यत्यखिलात्मबुद्धो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि प्रेमाञ्जनक्षुरितभक्तिविलोचनेन सन्तः सदैव हृदयेषु विलोकयन्ति यक्षमसुन्दरमचिन्तगुणस्वरूपं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि रम्मादिमूर्तिषु कलानियमेन तिष्ठान् नन्नावतारमकरोद्भुवनेषु किन्तु कृष्णस्वयं समभवत् परमपूर्णन्यो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यस्य प्रभवतो जगदन्तकोटि कोटिष्वशेषु वसुभागविभूतवीना तत्ब्रह्मनिष्कलमनन्तमशेषभूतं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि मायस्य जगदन्तशतानि सूते त्रैगुण्यतद्विषयवेदवितायमाना सद्वावलम्बि परसद्वविशुद्धसत्त्वं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आनन्दचिन्मयरसात्मकया मनसु यप्राणिनं प्रपबलं स्मरतामुपेत्य लीलायतेन भुवनानि जयातराश्रं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोलोकनाम्नि निजदम्नि तले च तस्य देवी महेश हरिधम्मसुतेषु तेषु ते प्रभावनिचया विहिताश्च येन गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि सृष्टिप्रलयसाधनशक्तिरेका जयेव यस्य भुवनान् विभाति दुर्गा ईशानरूपमपि यस्य चते सा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami
Shiramya Radhari Vikara Vishesha Yoga Sanjayate nahi tata pritagasti ettoho Yashyama Bhuttama Pitatta Sumpetya Karya Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami
Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Dipachaleva Ita Shantanaram Upetya Dipayate Devitaheta Samana Dharma Yastada Eva Nityamishutaya Vibhati Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami
Yakara Narnava Jale Bhajati Sma Yoga Nidramananda Jagananda Saroma Kuppaha Adara Shakti Mavalambya Param Svamurtim Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami
Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yasyeka Nibashita Kala Vatagalamya Shivanti Loma Vilaja Jagalandanata Vishnu Mahanseya Yasya Kala Vishesho Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami
Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Basvanya Tashma Shakaleshu Nijeshu Tejjaha Zviyam Kriyat Prakatayatya Pitadvadatra Brahmaya Esha Jagananta Vidana Karta Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami
Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yatpada Pallava Yugam Vedaya Kumbha Gandhe Pranaya Samaye Saganadri Raja Vignam Vihantum Alayasya Jagatrayasya Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami
Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Agnir Mahi Gagaramambu Maruti Shacha Kalasta Tadma Manishita Jagatrayani Yasmad Bhavanti Vibhavanti Vishanti Amcha Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami
Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yachakshuresha Savita Sakala Grahana Raja Samasta Suramurti Rashesha Teja Yasya Jnaya Pramati Sambrita Kala Chakro Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami
Dharmo Tapapa Nichaya Shrutaya Stapamshi Brahmadikita Patagavadayascha Jivaha Yadda Tamatra Vibhava Prakata Prabhava Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yasindra Gopa Matavendra Mahosvakarma Bandhana Rupa Palabhanjana Matanoti Karma Nirdahat Kintu Cha Bhakti Bhajan Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yam Krodha Kama Sahaja Pranayani Viti Vatsalya Moha Guru Gaurava Sevya Bhavare Sanchinta Tasya Sarichinta Noma Purete Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchitananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami
Ajnanaatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurum militam yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Jai Gurudev, everyone. Good morning. Verse Srimad Bhagavatam, the verses today is Canto 9, chapter 21, verse 12. Nakamayeham gatim ishwarat param ashtardi yuktam apunarbhavam va artim prapadye kiradeha bhajam antastito yena bhavantya dukkha. Here is King Rantideva speaking, and he says, I do not pray to the Supreme Lord for the 8 perfections of mystic yoga, nor for salvation from repeated birth and death. I want only to stay among all the living entities and suffer all distresses on their behalf, so that they may be freed from suffering. So here we see a pure devotee speaking, incarnating the full mercy of the Lord toward humanity, toward all living beings. So just a brief review of the story of King Rantideva, which is very brief but very touching. And he perceived the presence, the Bhagavatam says, he perceived the presence of the Supreme Lord everywhere and in every living entity. And so there is a few verses where he receives several guests. And the first one is a Brahmana, the second one is a Shudra, then another guest comes with dogs, surrounded by dogs, and to each one he gives charity, gives food. And because he perceives the Lord in all of them equally, he gives to all of them without restraint, with full generosity. So at the end, he is left with nothing else but a single drink that is good only for one person, so only for himself. And a Chandala appears, which is an outcast. Yeah, and at that time, in society, these were considered impure. Yeah, so we know, even the charity should be done at the proper time to the proper person. So normally, he should have said, no, I shouldn't, because I'm a king, But no, he perceived the Lord equally in him also. And he said, and this Chandala said, O king, although I am low born, so born in a low quality, in a low, I don't like the word caste, yeah? It's a colonial, Portuguese word is not, what we see today, the caste system, I'm sure, well, I guess all of us in Bhakti Marga we know, but maybe for new people who are listening, it's the jati system, this discrimination based on jobs and functions in society and based on family is not the proper concept of varna, which is poorly translated as caste, is wrongly translated as caste. The duty in society should be based on your inclination. Yeah, the Bhagavad Gita says. So for instance, we see it in the Sikh tradition. For instance, sometimes the father didn't pass the guru, didn't give initiation to his son because the son was not ready for that role. He gave it to another member of the family, or sometimes not even a member of the family. Same. Many wise kings, they didn't give the throne to their sons or their relatives. They gave it to maybe someone who was outside the family. Yeah. So the dharma means the best person for that role. The best should fulfill that role. So it should be based on qualities. You have the proper qualities for that job. Yeah. And proper qualities, we should also understand. It's not about outer perfection. It's about inner perfection, that you feel in line with that dharma. You feel called to do that dharma. You love it. One sign that it is your dharma is that you're happy. If you're not happy doing what you're doing, if you're not happy serving, there's something wrong. There's something disaligned inside ourselves. Yeah? And this Guruji has said many times. So anyway, this is a deep topic. Just for the new people, I wanted to clarify that we definitely don't subscribe to these outer discriminations. And this is many saints are speaking about. The saint of Vittala, which we see here in the wall, they continuously challenged this outer discrimination in many, many ways. And the Lord has demonstrated equal love for all members of society. And we have great saints in all parts of society. And so the Chandala very humbly says, although I'm low-born, kindly give me some drinking water. The suffering of others is the suffering of the pure devotee. This is a sign of pure devotion. You don't feel detached from the suffering of others. We are detached from, I'm not detached yet, but let's say a pure devotee is detached, fully detached from the world, but it doesn't mean indifference, not at all. There is sometimes a misunderstanding. We go to extremes, even in our path, in our spiritual community. Sometimes we exchange outer detachment for true detachment, and it's not. True detachment is inside. And so he recites this phrase, the king, that I just read you before. I do not pray to the Supreme Lord for all these, the perfections of mystic yoga, or for mukti, for liberation from the cycle of rebirth. I want to stay here among living beings and suffer all the stresses on their behalf. And of course, when I read this verse, I immediately think of Guruji, because that's what Guruji does all the time. And often he doesn't show it. He doesn't show it in public, how much he physically suffers after darshan or during darshan, or even, sometimes he asks people to give him massage, yeah? And I hope no one ever thinks that he needs our massage to feel better. We are not the gopis, yeah? That Krishna, his headache was relieved by the sand under the dust under their feet. Whenever Guruji asks us allows us to touch his body, is because he's helping us. Period. I hope it's clear, because sometimes, this person is good at massage. No, he asks people who are not good at massage sometimes, like myself, I remember I was praying to the Divine Mother. I said, please, Divine Mother, help me to serve him properly. I was so embarrassed. I was like, I'm not good at this. I mean, this is such a... and I have to say, the Divine Mother was merciful. Guruji was merciful. I think he heard my intention, and he said, you're good at massage. But I know it's because my intention was, he likes our intention. Understand? It's not the outer perfection. Nothing we can do for Guruji will ever be enough. I mean, I don't know. I hope it's clear, yes? At least for me, it's quite clear. And I had many examples where I had a certain health situation, and he asked me exactly to serve him. Let's say massage this. He asks you a very specific part of the body. You cannot just do whatever. No. And then if you try to, let's say, he asks for the feet, and then you see that maybe his circulation needs some help in the lower calf of the. No, the feet. No, this finger. This part of the head. And many times, I noticed later on sometimes that it had to do exactly with that part of the body that needed healing in my healing journey. When I was 2 years ago, I had a sort of emergency I had to deal with, and with His grace, everything went fine. Actually, he was even telling me, it's impressive how fast you healed. But it was a mixture of course, also his mudras were crucial. It's a long story. But also, he did a satsang. We were in Dubai. He stayed with his elbow for half an hour, giving satsang in the desert, leaning on Amayatma Das' leg. I hope you believe me if you say that he doesn't need to lean on my leg to give a good satsang. Yes, he doesn't need to lean on my leg to have inspiration. Yes, or to sustain his body. Yes, obviously not. So the next day, the kinesiotherapist, rehabilitative kinesiotherapist I was working with, all of a sudden tested my body. You know, they test your body, and I had to work. You know, the problem apparently was in the right leg, but no, she said, no, the weakest leg is the left. We have to work on the left. That's exactly the leg Guruji had spent time, more than half an hour, leaning upon. Really in a very strange position, you know. And of course, if you imagine, you see a new person, and you see this amazing guru, they told you, oh wow, he's really, you know, Paramahamsa Vishwananda. And then they come, they meet him for the first time, and they see him giving satsang like this. Yeah? Many people will judge him. No? Maybe some people will say, oh, he treats some people better. Look, he's giving so much time to Amayatma Das, is, you know, standing on him. They don't know why he's doing it. He's not going to explain it in public. You know, I'm helping Amayatma Das because he has an urgent health. And we project on him our separation, comparison. Oh, he's giving more time to this and you know. He gets all this judgment all the time. But for the little experience I had, so many times I noticed, he's just doing it for us. And he doesn't care a tiny bit about the opinion we have of us, of him. Maybe he cares, because I think he suffers when, especially if devotees, we don't, you know, we judge or so. So, definitely, when I think in my life, is the only person I know which is constantly self-sacrificing. If we think also, let's say, he continuously gives us an example of doing gymnastics every day, going to walk every day. I think, I'm convinced he doesn't do it for himself. You know, he didn't do it, he could have done it long ago. He has started to do it because of, we need example, and many of us, we need to do gymnastics for our health, and so he's doing it for us. And for sure, I'm one of those people who showed clearly that we have to do gymnastics. So then the King Drangtideva says, by offering my water to maintain the life of this poor Chandala who is struggling to live, I have been freed from all hunger, thirst, fatigue, trembling of the body, moroseness, you know, bad mood, you know, when you have a long face, distress, lamentation, and illusion. So this is love. When we forget ourselves, and I think in Bhakti Marga, Guruji has created a situation where we, maybe for a moment, we forgot about ourselves. I don't know, did you ever have this moment when this joy emerged, this inner freedom, where we just thought, what's best for the mission? What's best for the temple? What's best for Guruji? And in some moments, we're able to transcend this constant evaluation where we think, oh, what's good for me? You know, what's good for my health? What's good for the, you know, we calculate. And it somehow we lose everything, and in that moment we gain everything. And so he gave his own portion of water to the Chandala without hesitation, for the king was naturally very kind and sober, grounded. And then eventually turns out that these guests, all these guests that came were Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva, who have taken a form. But even that, he didn't have any ambition to get material benefit from such great divine beings, and he kept being focused into and attached to Lord Vishnu. So the reason I choose this verse is because I was looking for inspiration, and I said, okay, well, let's see if there is a saint, Jayanti today or something. So there are two saints that, great gurus that are celebrated today. One is Lord Mahavira, also known by the name Vardhamana. It was his birth name. He's a great reviver of the Jain tradition. Yeah. So some people even consider him the founder because they don't count King Rishabhadeva, which we know from the Srimad Bhagavatam is the true founder of Jainism, but which is an avatar, is incarnation of the Lord. So the historians kind of consider Mahavira, Lord Mahavira, the founder, is actually a reviver. Yeah, it's almost like Ramanuja. There was already Sri Vaishnavism long time, but he revived, he organized it, and so he becomes the prominent figure for the modern times. So in a way, Mahavira has a similar role. Historians agree that he actually existed. He lived in the 5th, 6th century, so the similar time as Buddha, Lord Buddha. And he is considered the 24th and final Tirthankara. Tirthankara means the creator, the founder of a tirtha, which is a passage, when the water is low in the river and you can go through. So someone who can create a passage so that we can cross the ocean of samsara, the ocean of birth and death. So it's the Jains are celebrating today, it's culminating tomorrow. It's one of their main big feasts where they honor one of their main gurus. And then we have also, so in his life, asceticism is a big part of Jain life. And also Rishabhadeva was a great king. He did his duty as a king, but then he left. He was the father of Bharat, the great Bharat, the great king of India. But then he became a great ascetic. Yeah. But we should understand asceticism at that level is service to the world. Yeah, it's never running away from the world. It's service to the Lord and to the world. Yeah, so if we see also in Rantideva, he doesn't renounce. It's a concept of service. I am giving to you because you are the Lord. The Lord is in you. It's not just a moralistic concept of service. Yeah, it's I give you because you are me. We are the same. It's the same great Lord. This is the only reason to live. So a great ascetic is not renouncing the world in a sense that I want freedom for myself, because this is limiting. Yeah. So Rajana Chao, Mukutana Chao, Manaprita Charana Kamalare. Yeah. So it's not just Rajana Chao, I don't want kingdoms. It's also I don't want mukti. I only want your lotus feet. And so this brings me to the second great guru, which is celebrated today, which is Guru Har Krishan. Is the 8th Sikh guru, the one that died at only 7 years of age. Yeah, he was a guru for 2 years, 5 months, and 24 days. So at 5 years old, he became the 8th Sikh guru. And so we don't know much. We have very little information about his life. He died on these days, 30 March 1664. He was also known as Bal Guru, meaning child guru. And this is why I chose this verse about this self-sacrifice, this completely giving oneself for others, because he died of smallpox. There was an epidemic, and he, in order to serve others, he didn't, even being a 5 years old, 6 years old child, and having duties, because he became the guru. So imagine, you could have thought, no, I need to preserve my health, yeah, because I have a duty. And normally, a normal person would maybe think that. I don't know, a child, maybe his relatives would have probably tried to tell him, don't go in the middle of the epidemic. I just imagine if we don't have a record of this, but I'm pretty sure, like we say to Guruji, please rest, please don't do this and that, take care of yourself. We all would like him to preserve yourself better, but he doesn't, he just does what he has to do. And he non-stop traveling and helping people and so the same, this young child did this at such a young age. Of course, he was not a normal child. He received full God realization from his father, Guru Har Rai. So, of course, now there is no time, there are so many details, but I just want to mention them because we venerate all these great bhaktas, these great... And if we see in the Bhagavatam, we have children. An example of a child that has such wisdom is, of course, Prahlad. Just 5 years old, he was also teaching others. And he says in the Bhagavatam, Prahlad is as Canto 7, Chapter 6, verse 1, he says, one is who is sufficiently intelligent should use the human form of body from the very beginning of life, including, so meaning from the tender age of childhood, to practice the activities of devotional service, giving up all other engagements. But see, here, if we read a phrase like this, if we didn't have Guruji, we just read the Bhagavatam, what we would do? Many of us would understand it, especially with Western sanskara of renunciation. Yeah, in the West we have this idea many times in Christianity, especially, but that the greatest, you're really spiritual when you go in a cave. Yeah, so we read something like that, giving up all other engagements. We would think, oh, okay, I have to go and pray, and that's it. I just go somewhere, do japa, bhajans, read the scriptures, nothing else. No. This is just that everything we do in our consciousness becomes a service to the Lord. So there's nothing to renounce. And then he says, the human body is most rarely achieved, like Guruji says it continuously. And although temporarily, like other bodies, it is meaningful because in human life, one can perform devotional service. Even a slight amount of sincere devotional service can give one complete perfection. And here, the devotional service, the word is dharman, dharma, so that which sustains Bhagavatan to Bhagavan. Dharma to Bhagavan. We, Sarva Dharman Parityaja, we offer all our Dharma to Bhagavan. There is no Chandala in front of us. There is no Brahmana. There is Bhagavan. So it's really a change in inner consciousness. It's not about the outer form. And so to conclude, I was thinking, what is in practice for us? We are not pure bhaktas. We are not even self-realized. I mean, what does it mean as a direction? I think, at least for me, what I try to ask myself always, because many times it's also hard to choose. I think all of us, we have so many things to do and so many duties. So how do I choose? Yeah, because at some point I have to say no to something to do seva somewhere. I have 4 sevas. Which one is more important now? And I think if we think of the community, if we think of Guruji, not just or the Lord, not just, let's say, on the altar, but to say as the everythingness, what is the priority now? What is most needed? If we make this exercise, it will give us great strength and clarity in what we have to choose in that moment. Because sometimes we all know, we have people asking us, can you help us with this, with that? And we would like to say yes to everyone, but sometimes we take time away from important sevas. I have done it many times. And I think when I was more solid in my awareness and in my inner clarity was when I said, what is priority for Bhakti Marga in my country? What is priority for the ashram now? And then it's a choice rooted in service. We are not able to love, at least for sure. I mean, we are not at that level, but to purely love, but at least we are thinking of others. We are expanding our reasoning, our concept. It's not just an emotional act where I'm actually thinking of myself. If I just say yes to be nice, I'm just focused on my emotions, on a limited, let's say, one-to-one relationship, on a limited moment. But if I'm thinking, look, maybe, okay, I cannot do this, but the country needs that. And there are many people who did sevas. No one knew about it. They were not visible, and Guruji was very happy with them. So, and this is what the great Bhaktas do. For instance, Lord Shiva, when he drank the hala hala poison, they sacrifice, they do whatever many people don't want to do, because someone needs to do it. And this is the example that these great masters, great divine beings give. And I think if we look also, Guruji, when he gives us the example, let's say japa, he goes around with a japa bag, doesn't need to do japa, but he's giving as an example. He does gymnastics, and he makes it public that he does gymnastics. Because we need to listen. He's doing it for us. Whatever he's doing for us. Har Krishan he gave, in a culture where there was martyrdom happening, great heroic action, the Sikh, we know. But as a little child, he could have gone. He was called to go to the Aurangzeb, and they would have martyred him. They wanted to make his brother the next guru, because he had betrayed the faith by changing that verse. That was so. And that's why his father made the little child a guru instead of him, because he said, "No, you betrayed your faith." He wanted to change the Guru Granth Sahib. He didn't trust. But instead, in this incarnation, in this life, as a small child, he gave an example. No, your brothers are sick in an epidemic. You go and serve them. Even if you're risking your life, you go and serve them. So the Guru always gives us an example of what is the priority of the moment. Because sometimes we get into certain rules. Yeah. It's like martyrdom. Then yes, only martyrdom is the way to God. Yeah. But no, we become fanatic. No, the Guru is free. The true Bhakta is free to do what's needed in the moment, and gives as an example of what is the priority of each moment. There is no path that is better than another path. Some great saints shows us the path of outer renunciation, asceticism, because that was the best for the world in that moment, for those people in that moment. Other gurus, they give us the path of service, selfless service. Guruji, sometimes he emphasizes one thing or the other, and if we obey and we follow quickly how he steers our ship, then we can. Later we realize, oh, he was showing me the next step. What was the priority now? If we just trust him enough to quickly let him steer our inner navigation. So that's what I wish you to be able, I wish all of us to be able to follow, be flexible, malleable, and follow what he indicates us, what he, let him steer our ship without rigidity on one or the other side, and let him allow us to discover what is true love. Jai Gurudev.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Prahlada Lada Daine.
Prahlada Lada Daine.
Prahlada Lada Daine.
Prahlada Lada Daine.
Hiranyakashipu
Purvakshaha
Hiranyakashipurvakshaha
Hiranyakashipurvakshaha
Shilatamkanakalaye
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 Narasimho Bharato Narasimho
Ito Narasimho Bharato Narasimho
Yatto Yatto Yamitato Narasimho
Yatto Yatto Yamitato Narasimho
Oh Yatto Yatto Yamitato Narasimho
Yatto Yatto Yamitato Narasimho
Bahir Narasimho Hridaye Narasimho
Bahir Narasimho Hridaye Narasimho
Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prapadye
Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prapadye
Namaste Narasimhaya
Namaste Narasimhaya
Pralada Lada Daine
Pralada Lada Daine
Hiranyakashipurvakshaha
Hiranyakashipurvakshaha
Shilatamkanakalaye
Shilatamkanakalaye
Ito Narasimho Bharato Narasimho
Ito Narasimho Bharato Narasimho
Yatto Yatto Yamitato Narasimho
Yatto Yatto Yamitato Narasimho
Bahir Narasimho Hridaye Narasimho
Bahir Narasimho Hridaye Narasimho
Oh Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prapadye
Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prapadye
Oh Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prapadye
Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prapadye
Avakara Kamalavare Nakamadbhuta Shringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringam Kesavadirta Narahari Rupa Jayo Jagadisha Hare Jayo Jagadisha Hare Jayo Jagadisha Hare
Avakara Kamalavare Nakabhuta Shringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringam Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare
Avakara Kamalavare Nakamadhuta Shringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringam
Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare
Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jayo Jagadisha Hare, Jayo Jagadisha Hare, Jayo Jagadisha Hare.
Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare
Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jayo Jagadisha Hare, Jayo Jagadisha Hare, Jayo Jagadisha Hare.
Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare
Jayo Narsimhadev, 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 Jayo Narsimhadev.
Jayo Narsimhadev, 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 Jayo Narsimhadev.
Jayo Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Bhakta Swarupa, Jayo Prahlad Maharaj.
Jayo Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Bhakta Swarupa, Jayo Prahlad Maharaj.
Gurudev, 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 Jayo Jaya Gurudev.
Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
Sri Vishwananda Gurudev, 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 Sri Vishwananda Gurudev.
Sri Vishwananda Gurudev, 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 Sri Vishwananda Gurudev.
Sri Vishwananda Gurudev, 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 Sri Vishwananda Gurudev. Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala Me. Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala Me.
Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala Me. Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala Me.
Yatindraya, Karunakaraya, Mangala Mangala Me.
Yatindraya, Karunakaraya, Mangala Mangala Me.
Prapati Dharme Karataya, Mangala Mangala Me.
Prapati Dhamma Karataya, Mangala Mangala Me.
Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala Me. Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala Me.
Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala Me. Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala Me.
Sarigrama Pratishtitaya, Mangala Mangala Me.
Shaligrama Pratishtitaya, Mangala Mangala Me.
Tridanda Darine Godagrajaya, Mangala Mangala Me.
Sridhantadarine Godagrajaya, Mangala Mangala Me.
Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala Me. Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala Me.
Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala Me. Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala Me.
Rangesha Kenkaryarataya, Mangala Mangala Me.
Rangesha Kenkaryarataya, Mangala Mangala Me.
Mananataya Darini Daraya, Mangala Mangala Me.
Mananataya Darini Daraya, Mangala Mangala Me.
Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala Me. Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala Me.
Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala Me. Yatiraja, Ramanuja.
Mangalame. Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare, Swami Jaya Jagadisha Hare.
Bhakta Janum ke Sankata, Dasa Janum ke Sankata, Jana me dura kare.
Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare.
जो जावे पाला पावे दुख बिना से मन का स्वामी दुख बिना से मन का सुख संपत्ति गरावे सुख संपत्ति गरावे कष्ट मिटे तन का ओम जय जगदीश रे माता पिता तुम मेरे शरण गहु मैं किसकी स्वामी शरण गहु मैं किसकी तुम बिना और न दूजा तुम बिना और न दूजा आशा करूं मैं किसकी ओम जय जगदीश रे तुम पूर्ण परमात्मा तुम अंतर्यामी स्वामी तुम अंतर्यामी परब्रह्म परमेश्वर परब्रह्म परमेश्वर तुम सबके स्वामी ओम जय जगदीश रे तुम करुणा के सागर तुम पालन करता स्वामी तुम पालन करता मेरे सेवक तुम स्वामी मेरे सेवक तुम स्वामी कृपा करो बरता ओम जय जगदीश रे तुम होवे का गोचर सबके प्राणपति स्वामी सबके प्राणपति ईसा विधि मिलुम दयामय ईसा विधि मिलुम कृपामय तुमको मैं सुमति ओम जय जगदीश रे दीन बंधु दुख हरता तुम्हारा शक्य मेरे स्वामी तुम्हारा शक्य मेरे करुणा हाथ बधाओ करुणा हाथ बधाओ शरण पदा तेरे ओम जय जगदीश रे विषय विकार मिटाओ पाप हरो देवा स्वामी पाप हरो देवा श्रद्धा भक्ति बधाओ श्रद्धा प्रेम बधाओ संतन की सेवा ओम जय जगदीश रे तन मन धन सब है तेरा स्वामी सब कुछ है तेरा स्वामी सब कुछ है तेरा तेरा तुझको अर्पण तेरा तुझको अर्पण क्या लागे मेरा ओम जय जगदीश रे ओम जय जगदीश रे स्वामी जय जगदीश रे भक्त जनों के संकट दास जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे ओम जय जगदीश रे मन चाकर राखो जी गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी मन चाकर राखो जी गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी ओ चाकर राखो चाकर राखो चाकर राखो जी चाकर राखो चाकर राखो चाकर राखो जी माने चाकर राखो जी गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी श्याम मने चाकर राखो जी गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी गोविंद मने चाकर राखो जी गिरधारी लाला चाकर Chakerakoji, Giritari Lala Chakerakoji, Giritari Lala Chakerakoji. Tvameva Mata Chabita Tvameva, Tvameva Bandhu Chasaka Tvameva, Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva, Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva, Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. Govinda. Atsatoma Sadgamaya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityorma Mritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Hari Om. Prem se bolo Lakshmi Narayan Bhagavan ki, Prem se bolo Sri Bhutabhrteshwarnath Narasimha Bhagavan ki, Prem se bolo Sri Radha Krishna Kanhaiya Lila ki, Prem se bolo Mahavatar Kriya Babaji ki, Prem se bolo Sri Ramanuja Acharya ki, Prem se bolo Sadguru Deva Sri Swami Vishwananda Mahaprabhu ki. Om Krim Krishnaya Govindaya Gopi Janavalabhaya Paraya Parapurushaya Parakarma Mantra Yantra Tantra Ushadastra Shastrani Samara Samara Mrityor Mochai Mochai. Om Namo Bhagavate Mahasudarshanaya Dipte Jvala Paritaya Savadik Shubhana Humpat Paramasme Parabrahmane Paramjyotishe Swaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Hari Om. Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Sham Venkatarabana Govinda, Gopika Jvanam Smaranam Govinda, Bhaktavatsala Govinda, Govinda, Govinda. Kundalika Varade, Eknath Namdev, Pandarinath Maharaj ki, Rukmini Maharani ki, Samasta Bhakta Mandari ki, Alvaran Perumanara Tiruvadikaye, Sharana.